ज्योतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवी सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीमुत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टकी। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद्भागवतम की जय। Reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 3rd Canto, 22nd chapter, titled as The Marriage of Kardama Muni and Devahūti. Text number 17. So in this chapter, Kardama Muni is accepting the request of Maharaj Swayambhuva Manu to accept his daughter Devahūti as his wife. Kardama Muni is glorifying Maharaj Swayambhuva Manu and his daughter. Devahūti has wonderful qualities, and Kardama Muni has heard her qualities from Maharaj Swayambhuva Manu, as well as from other personalities like Vishwavasu, who was one of the Gandharvas, who had described Devahūti's character. So here, the opulence of Maharaj Swayambhuva Manu and the qualities of Devahūti are explained in this shloka. Shloka number 17. Kardama Muni says to Maharaj Swayambhuva Manu, Yam harmya prushthe kvanad angangri shobham vikridatim kanduka vihavalakshanim vishwavashurnyapatatsvad vimana vilokya sammoha vimudha chetha. Kardama Muni says to Maharaj Swayambhuva Manu, I have heard that Vishwavasu, who is a great Gandharva, his mind stupefied with infatuation, fell from his airplane after seeing your daughter playing with a ball on the roof of the palace. For she was indeed beautiful, with her tinkling ankle bells and her eyes moving to and fro. So here Kardama Muni says that He has heard from Vishwavasu, who is one of the Gandharvas. Gandharvas themselves are very smart and handsome. And they are residing in the Devaloka, in the Swargaloka. Now, these Gandharvas, they have a lot of opulence by themselves. And in the Gandharvas, there are lots of beautiful apsaras as well. Now, one of these Gandharva, Vishwavasu, when he was flying in a plane, and this plane was flying over the palace of Maharaj Swayambhuva Manu. At that time, this Gandharva saw Devahūti. She was playing with a ball on the roof of the palace. And seeing her beauty, Vishwavasu was amazed. He says, Vimudha Cheta. His mind was blown away. And because of that, he almost fell from his plane because he lost the balance. So that was the enchanting beauty of Devahūti. She was not an ordinary person, but she was very good qualities, and she was very attractive as well. And she could attract the Gandharvas. Now, in this, you can see that the airplane mentioned is of the mentioned is of the plane here, Vimanat. The word used is Vimana. Vishwavasu Nyayat Swad Vimanat. He had a plane. And at that time, plane did exist actually. This is Satyuga time, first Yuga. And the planes, mention of plane is here. So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada explains about the opulence in the Vedic times. We might think that in the olden times people were not as opulent as now, but that was not the case actually. They were much more opulent than what we can even think about. Srila Prabhupada explains, it is understood that not only at the present moment, but in those days also there were skyscrapers. So the high-rise building, we may think that they are built now, but no, it is not the case, because here in the shloka mentioned that that little girl was playing on the top of the roof. Now, Srila Prabhupada explained this, that the skyscrapers did exist. Opulence was there in the Vedic times. Herein we find the word Haramya Prashthe. Haramya means a very big palatial building. This means that big buildings did exist at that time. Haramya. Swad Vimanat means from his own airplane. So this Gandharva from his airplane saw that there was a big skyscraper building, Haramya. It is suggested that the private airplane or the helicopters were also current in those days. So private planes did exist in those days. It is not that plane is invented by Wright brothers in 1910 in North Carolina in America. It is not so, because planes did exist in the ancient times, in the Satyuga as well. So high-rise building and the plane were the opulence in the Vedic times. And the Gandharva Vishwavasu, while flying in the sky in his own airplane, he could see the Devahūti was playing ball on the roof of the palace. This is an opulent palace on the roof. This little girl was playing with the ball. The ball playing was also current. But aristocratic girls would not play in the public place. So here, Srila Prabhupada explains this in detail, that in the Vedic times, the games did exist, and aristocratic families, people who were wealthy or royal families, they used to play, but not in the public place. Ball playing and other such pleasures were not meant for ordinary women and girls. Only princes like Devahūti could indulge in such sports. It is described here that she was seen from the flying airplane. This indicates that the palace was very high. Otherwise, how could one see from the airplane? Nowadays, if you are sitting in the airplane, and the airplanes are usually at the height of, say, 10,000 feet above the ground or 15,000, and then you don't see anything actually, because all the housing and everything appears very small. So if house appears so small, the person there will appear very, very tiny. But here, you can see that Vishwavasu is seeing the plane, from his plane, the girl playing on the top of the roof. That means that the building was very, very high, almost that it could be seen from the plane who is playing what. So that means the building was very, very tall, not like today's building. The vision was so distinct that the Gandharva Vishwavasu was bewildered by her beauty and by hearing the sound of her ankle bells and being captivated by the sound and the beauty. So here, the Vishwavasu is not only seeing the girl, but he is also seeing what she is wearing, what she is doing. He is able to see her beauty and hear the ankle bells. So, which means that the palace was really, really high, very tall. So, as he heard, he almost fell down from his plane, because that was an enchanting scenario. Kardama Muni mentioned the incident as he had heard it from Vishwavasu. He heard from other people about this incident. So, he is describing here about the glory or the qualities of Devahūti. So Devahūti was not an ordinary girl, and now Maharaj Swayambhuva Manu is offering his daughter to a sage, a sadhu. His name is Kardama Muni, for the marriage. So Kardama Muni is accepting her in the next shloka, and then they get married. We'll learn more about this as we read more shlokas from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Randraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai.